When the sun go down, we run the city. I fear the angels, but the demons with me. When the sun go down, best believe it. It's nothing to do, the streets is undefeated. When the sun go down, ooh, it get wild, baby, wild, baby, wild, baby, wild.
I'm the highest, doors wide open and unprovoked when outsiders wanna steal our spirit and our hope. Then smoke them till they broken, all we know is ruthless. Rage in between the teeth, the malice is the toothpick. Truth is, they got me running to the cults. I'm seeing all the colors, we the color of assault. This a bolt, and we ain't finna let you inside. Why? Unless you really prove that you gon' ride.
When the sun go down, we run the city. I fear the angels, but the demons with me. When the sun go down, best believe it. It's nothing to do, the streets is undefeated. When the sun go down, ooh, it get wild, baby, wild, baby, wild, baby, wild.
Now ride to the death of me, the very last breath of me. The recipe is weaponry, I'm cooking for my enemies. Bet it tastes good, don't it? Rep for this hood, own it.
When the sun go down, we run the city. I fear the angels, but the demons with me. When the sun go down, best believe it. It's nothing to do, the streets is undefeated. When the sun go down, ooh, it get wild, baby, wild, baby, wild, baby,
Don't you
wild.
ever try to move me. You best salute me. It's in the bloodstream, we're feeling Rakudushis. The compound, the lessons, the lies, the deception. The FBI's weapons, the punishment, detention. And I just wanna free you from this slave shit. See me in the roles, you rather see me in the slave shit. Face it, your jealousy is cooking, I can taste it. So murder is the case that we're faced with.
When the sun go down, we run the city. I fear the angels.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Ooh, the premise of the show. Well, Ruthless is about a cult taking place in modern day, and a woman decides to kidnap her daughter to have her join this, we'll call it a religious sex cult. And she kidnaps her daughter to join said cult in hopes of finding a better life. She was just tired of the way that she was living. She thought she had found safety in this compound and commune, and what she actually finds is anything but. And a lot of wild, nasty, crazy sexual fantasies.
End game for the highest is fulfilling his vision. You know, along the road, he has developed an ideology, a religion, and he ultimately feels as though he's doing something for the greater good. So his ultimate vision is to take himself and his people to that greater good and fulfill, you know, that ultimate vision of the highest, which is questionable in the eyes of the ordinary person, but to him, he's deity. You know what I mean? He feels like he has the light, he has the path.
Tycon likes to crowd people's spaces and make them flinch. So I'm looking for the moments when people actually flinch or don't. Like that power tripping, there's just something in the quiet chaos that is Tycon.
The love, the camaraderie. When you need help, they're always there. They never said no. Get out of here! I'm trying to, you know when to leave actors alone. But most of the times, if you really need help, they're there for you. And Mr. Perry has just been a blessing and a dream because he's hands-on, and he's not one of those like Blue say puppet master. He lets you create. He lets you be creative for your character. And if it's not working, I don't like that. But if it works, you can keep that. So it's just been a blessing that I was able to be blessed working with these people because they have been amazing to me. Because you guys ain't there yet, but when you get older, it gets harder. So you have to depend on other people, and you hope they're nice enough to help you along. And these people in my cast are amazing, every one of them.
Oh, that's so we got you. We got you forever. We got you.
I mean, it's in the name. It's Ruthless. We are coming with nonstop drama and entertainment and twists and turns. I think the first couple episodes, there are specifically some crazy twists that I think the audience will be very, very shocked at. So that's just one of many reasons to tune in, because you truly never know what to expect.
Oh, we become a family. I think because of the amount of rigor that our show requires, I think we've bonded in certain ways. I mean, we're in the elements. We don't get studios like, some of the other shows do. So we're outside in the elements, and I think that builds a camaraderie. We've got to grown to know each other in different ways, and our character dynamics have changed and come together in a lot of different ways. And I think that's built a lot of cast unity. And we just know when we show up, we just know what we're doing now. So,
oh my gosh. I love Melissa. I love Matt. I love everybody. Baadja. We're such a family. I think being on set is so fun because we're working and we work really hard. We have like hours and hours and hours of work, but also there's this sort of like, we're all in this together. Not to go High School Musical on us, but we're like really all in this together. And we know that if one person is feeling down or low or unable to connect, like that affects us all. So we really kind of come together to lift each other up and do our best to have smiles. I mean, even Matt plays the highest and his role is so intense, but he is the most genuinely amazing and incredible and kind human being. I was hanging out with him at the NAACP Awards the other weekend, almost like the whole time, and like was hanging out with Melissa too, but like Matt, he's always like had my back. And yeah, I love our cast so much. And Melissa's just so nice. Every time, especially when I first got to LA and I was working on Ruthless and we came back to LA and because we shoot in Atlanta, Melissa's just she's such a sweetheart and so open and always just wants the best for all of us. She's like our lead, so her energy trickles down to the rest of us, and she's always holding it down, always.
Man, life is ridiculously short. She was a angel in human form, and we were so blessed to even have her join us, and we had no idea what was going on in her life. She didn't let no one know, you know what I mean? And she still came with grace, right? She will be missed, It's crazy. A week after she passed in the show, she passed in real life.
Exactly. And we were close, but not close. There were some things she would tell me and some things I had to read between the lines because as most of us actor, even though we look extroverted on the outside, we're really introverted. We don't go through a whole lot of telling everybody our business.
Yeah.
And there's some things she told me before she left. And it's just so nice to have somebody on the show that you can relate to. I love everybody in the cast, but it's like they don't know how to relate to an old woman. They don't, But it was nice to have her. I just hope I see more of her. She was special.
I think the cast, anytime that you have a new show, I think, and you're able to create something and then have the duration that Ruthless has had, it's really special. You know what I mean? So the cast is completely absent of ego. It's a very close-knit friend and family type of feel to it, which is great for artists, to collaborate and feel like, we're working towards the same goal, we're working together. It's a really good feeling. I've developed some really good friendships there. As fast as it is, normal productions last, you know what I mean? We're very, very compact in terms of our shooting schedule. We get it done in a matter of weeks, which is, both beneficial and unfortunate at the same time. But as it relates to the cast, I couldn't ask for a more supportive and cool collective set of people to work with. It's been great.
Like I said, that's my family. We're a family. Big shout out to BET Plus for allowing us to be able, because it's been 5 years. It's been 5-6 years that we've been doing this. Doesn't seem like it, but like I said, it's been a little while now. So being able to be, like I said, the cast, Melissa, Matt, Lenny, just the Baadja, just everybody still being there and rocking and rolling and coming together like it's the first time. Every time we get together, we're back like it's the first time, like we never left. You know what I mean? And we miss each other so much before we able to get back together and get back in the compound and make this magic.
Like I said, there is no cast like ours. There is no show like ours. If you haven't seen season 1, you are behind. If you have seen season 1, you're already addicted. Season 2 is season 1 times 10.
Yes.
Tyler added so much funk, fire, hot sauce, whatever you want. It's going to be a whole ruthless problem. We're going to have cult members after season 2. Believe that.
I just thought it was really interesting that, because I remember I just watched Tyler Perry as Medea and having half-nots, and then when I finally was on If Loving You Is Wrong, so I'm just used to content being that way. And so whenever the Oval was brought as an audition opportunity for me, I was like, oh my gosh, Tyler Perry is doing this?
Right.
Like, kind of like, oh, okay. And then I saw the whole aspect, and I was like, what is he, where are we going? And
exactly.
I wasn't even part of that at that time. I was just Denise the mistress. And once I found out I was playing Ruth, who I already had that moment where I was like, what is sign me up. I want to be the crazy. So it was great. I thought it was cool that Tyler Perry decided to take a leap and jump out of the norm that we're used to. And it's a hit. So what can we say? We need more.
The best part about working with Mr. Perry is his efficiency. The man is the most efficient producer you've ever met, and he raises the bar very high, so you have to meet it, but it's only because his standard for himself is so high.
Some of it is scripted, and a lot of it I just bring it to my, to the show for myself, because that's what I'm feeling with the character at that moment. Yeah.
Okay.
All natural.
Oh yeah, especially when her scenes with me. We be cutting it.
Oh man,
cutting it up. And Tyler lets us go ballistic. Tyler be feeding her lines too, trying to tear me apart too. Tyler,
get him, stab him, rip his hair off. Call him Anthony.
Anthony.
Best part I would say is the creative freedom that Tyler lets us have.
Right.
Within the realm of our characters, like he wants you to bring your ideas and he'll let you play. So season 2, we settled into our characters, right? And oh man, like especially the scenes between the combative characters are I can't wait to see them, because filming it was fun. I know for a fact seeing it is gonna be a whole nother ball game.
Mounting pressure, FBI trying to close in from the outside, internal struggles on the inside. There's the highlight for the highest, and then he has Ruth carrying the highest seat. It's his first biological kid that he's had, and it's a son. So, he's ecstatic on the one hand about that, but at the same time, everything else is chaos and unraveling for him. So, it's a tricky path for the highest coming up here. Well, I think this season really kind of reaches the climax for the highest, because it explores a bit more as to how he came to be. Some of the traumas that he experienced as a kid, he revisits that sometimes through the influence of some of the meds that he's receiving from those within the compound. But it really kind of reaches a height and an understanding in terms of like how he came to be. There's a lot of abuse and turmoil in his earlier years that kind of have manifested itself into who he is today. So there's that sort of exploration that was really cool. And just every season they seem to find a way, the writers, to ratchet up the intensity and the conflict. So all of that combined kind of led to a fulfilling, intense, and much learned experience.
Oh man, I mean, it's just going to be a continuation of the debauchery and kind of as you can see, the first half of the season, as River steps into the role of Daikon, I think he really gets to get his lick back in a way, of the past season's transgressions against, the primary Daikon and kind of everyone else. He gets to kind of sit in his power a little bit, and it goes to his head. And it's going to continue to unfold in that way.
Our show deals with a lot of different things, but they all matter. and every single thing that we deal with requires representation. And the love that we put into it, it's really for all of you guys who have been coming back and hanging out with us season after season. So honestly, we go out and we are on Tyler Perry Studios. We have a compound that's built out for our set, and it's so hot in Atlanta in the summer when we shoot. And we're sweating and we're doing this, but we like know that what we're doing, it matters. Just like you watching matters, and everything that you create, if you're an artist or anything that you do, you matter too. So thank you for watching, and yeah, keep tuning in because it's crazy. It's it's insane. It's intense. And I want to say so many things right now, but I know it's coming so close and you're going to get it all soon. So yeah, just get ready, get ready, get ready. And thank you. Thank you for being here and for watching.
It's a lot of shows out there, but there's no show on TV like Ruthless.
None.
Other show has done some of the things that we do and the conversations that we go through on. It's original, and that's one of the main reasons why you should. But we have the most amazing cast on TV. This is Black excellence. It's not, you know, I think I can't say that. I was about to say that. I can't say that.
Go on and say it.
You say it. You're right.
But like I said. Blood, sweat, and tears in the Ruthless. Real actors, real passion, real family, real love. So, like I said, no other show on TV does what we do, and it's a blessing that lets us bring his thoughts and his wild beliefs to life. You know.
While he sits behind the camera and chuckle.
Yeah. Oh man,
Chuckle.
we make Tyler laugh. It's hilarious. It is the greatest.
That's how crazy it is.
I'm pretty
But
sure.
no, what Blue said, it's true. Like there's no other show right that you can think of that's like ours. It's unlike any show on TV right now. And what I love about our cast is we give. Like we're giving it all. We're laying it right down on the compound. So like, yeah, tagging along with what Blue said. If you want original content, something you've never before seen, you definitely need to be watching our show. If you have not seen season 1, season 2, what do you even watch TV?
Not too late.
Yeah. even the look, the way it's shot, the way it's filmed, the cameramen are on their jobs. There's no look like that on TV. None. Like we're in the movie theater. It is very beautiful.
Get them, Baadja.
The most memorable thing for me is actually season 1, because that's where I cut my tooth on actually being in a camp with such wonderful, amazing actors. First, when I got there, I was intimidated because everybody knew each other. I didn't know anyone. But then it was like they opened their arms and welcomed me. And I said, this is where I need to be. This is home.
This is home, baby.
I agree with that. Actually, I didn't know anybody either, but everyone was just like, yeah, this is us. So it's, I was like, okay. I'm with it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like we're family now.
Yo, we absolutely are. It's amazing. Oh gosh, I miss y'all already. This is ridiculous.
It's been a lot of fun. Like he definitely, the best part I think is just being able to play a range. This season, Tyler was really able to kind of tap into the humanity of this character. So I got to play the lighter moments, some more intense moments, and some more deeply emotionally connected moments. So I think it's the range that this guy is allowed to be played.
Yeah. I tap into my castmates because I'm in everybody's business. Hold up, bro. I got people outside about to hook me up with a smoothie. I tap into my castmates because Daikon's in everybody's business, right? So I'm bouncing around to everybody, and I got to get right with them. And then after that, I focus on, because we run so fast, I focus on my lines, and it's almost like getting into a meditative state to become Daikon, because he moves a lot slower than he does.
It's always been the same. Andrew was always there trying to save those kids, trying to save people, because that's who he is. He's a cop. He's a hero. He's that first. He's putting himself on the line, risking everything for everyone else. But within that, being so undercover, so deep cover, you thread the line. He's straddling the fence, and sometimes he has to go over and beyond, and it messes with his mentality, his mental, and it confuses himself along with the viewers. Like, wow, what side is this guy really on? But he's still trying to be a hero.
I feel like maybe the biggest part is like there's so much growth with her. Especially if you've been watching us from the beginning, you see stark differences every season of Zayn's evolution. And I think season 3 really kind of like ushered that in. And now season 5, part B, is like she's not completely changed. She still has a heart of gold for the people that she loves. But I feel like now there's something different. There's a lot more at stake. There's a lot more people at stake and lives that are at stake. And I think she's in this vulnerable space, but she's also learned how to take her power. So there's a lot of Zayn being this sort of new formation of a woman.
I think Manny is like many other characters in the compound. I think he's been made to be hardened within the confines of the cult. I think deep down he's really a lover boy who really has a lot of insecurities and childhood trauma. And I think as he is growing, not only in his like manhood and his position, he's trying to make sense of all these things. But one thing I've noticed about Manny is that although he does have he does terrorize here and there, he does have a soft inside. Deep down, I think he doesn't really know how to express that, and like most bullies do, he's just he's suffering from different things deep down inside.
We love y'all so much. I cannot praise y'all enough. Y'all love us hard body. It is seriously, I can't go anywhere, and that's amazing. Like seriously, I'm what you call it, young man from Jamaica, Queens. Like seriously, you got me feeling like I'm Ali out here. I love y'all so much.
It's true.
It's good vibes.
Our Ruthless fans are ruthless. They are diehard, diabolical, whatever other. You know what I'm saying?
They're diabolical to us.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And they show love. Like Lenny said, wherever we go, I'm getting bombarded. People like, holy smoly, that's hey Andrew screaming my name. So it's just a blessing, and we really don't take any of it for granted, like I said. And we hope that y'all feel the love, the care, the concern, everything that we put into this work for y'all and this show.
Exactly, because when I walk into a grocery store and I hear, "Hey, Elder Mother," I'm like, who in the and I'm waving, and it's just I kind of understand how the A-list actors feel, but it's just such a blessing to know that people enjoy your work. It wasn't like that in the beginning because they hated Elder Mother's guts.
Oh, yeah. That would be true.
But I think they've grown to love me a little bit.
Yeah, that means you're doing a good job.
Sauce on it. Put that Baadja sauce on it. We can't help but love you, my dear. They just need to get past the first bite, and then let it build. Right.
To date, the most challenging or rewarding character actually is the highest. It's been, and I'm not just saying that either. It has been an eye-opening experience for me from the get-go, from day one. Having the privilege of working with Tyler in the creation of this character, to collaborate with him to create a very complex, psychotic, duplicitous, but well-meaning, I think in his own eyes, character. It's complex and super challenging. That has definitely been the cause for much growth from myself, both as an actor and as a human being. It's been incredible. It's been an amazing journey.
I mean, the end all is just like making it out with the money and his mind intact. I mean, he is a hustler, right? I mean, that's primarily what the objective has been for the past few seasons. And yeah, it's still all about that money. But I think now that he has a little taste of power, I think he's enjoying sitting in that as well.
The thing I enjoyed most was those last scenes of the last episode. 'Cause we were all over the place. The way Tyler was shooting, he was like, we're gonna try some new stuff. So we're just gonna blah 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 blah. And there was a point where I accidentally directed Tyler, and he caught me in the middle of it. He was like, Lenny, I got it. And then he was like, wait, screw it, do what Lenny just said. So I was like, excuse me.
Lenny the director.
I'm like, excuse me, Tyler, don't get me gassed up over here, man. So I'm already feeling myself.
Queen Baadja-Lyne.
Yeah.
We hear you, baby. We see you.
Thank
There
you,
she goes.
Jesus,
Nah.
thank good Lord.
Hey, you're amongst friends, so it's okay.
Can you see me now?
We can see you now.
Okay.
Call me now.
Stop it.
Miss Cleo, call me now.
He's stupid.
Our first season rap party, dancing with the big boss, Tyler Perry.
Okay.
Right. He's in there cutting the rug and acting a whole total fool with us. He got moves that y'all ain't seen before. And that man can dance.
If I had it my way, because I'm so tuned in to the highest that I would be the number one under him. He wouldn't need anybody else. I would rule that compound myself. And because I feel that I'm being pushed out. There's certain things that he'll say to me, or certain things he'll take away from me and give to someone else. And I just feel neglected right now. And so I try to hold on to what little power I have. And so that would be the core. If I had one thing to do, that would be to run that compound into the ground. I would run it into the ground. I would only put people in there I wanted to have in there.
It's just so fun to, like, I think every season continue to come back and like see how much everyone's grown, and like our relationships as people, but also our characters develop and get more interesting and more specific as time goes on. Like specifically, you know, me and Nadej, who plays Joan, you know, we started out together, and I feel like over the course of the seasons have only like continued, our relationship has like continued to expand, and like I think our characters have had so much fun and to be able to play off each other. And it's really just been a gift to like, yeah, grow as people and as actors over the years.
Awesome. Now tell me, what's been the best part about bringing this character to life for you over so many seasons?
It is just, I mean, it's just a blast. River, you know, is selfishly my favorite character on the show. You know, I think there's just something fun about him always being up to something that is exciting, and there's always,
because there's nothing else on TV like it. I mean, it speaks for itself. Where else can you go and get a show where you got sex, murder, lies, drugs, love? We got everything. One minute you're at church and the religious is popping off. Then 1 second later, you got the feds busting in with guns and people getting shot and got you on the edge of your seat. So you got to tune in. Where else can you get this? Nothing else is on TV like Ruthless. And we've been saying that for some time, and we still shock ourselves. I know the fans get shocked because we get shocked with some of the things that we do when we're making it. So, yeah, you haven't seen nothing because there's so much more left in season 5 and what's to come.
To jump on Blue's thing, during shooting season 3, we had to wait till the sun went down. When the sun goes down, I can do. We have to wait till the sun go down to continue shooting because we did all of our day scenes, right? And then Tyler puts on a big old boom box, and the whole compound was busting a move. I'm twisting my ankle, trying to Dougie or something. It was a mess. It was a mess. But look, we were stepping in and stank legging all through the Tingdam until the sun went down.
We party on the compound, you know.
Yeah, I heard all that noise, but I was busting Z's myself.
1 second devious,
we're murdering, we're killing, and we're doing that. The next set, we're having a Soul Train line.
Yeah.
In purple robe. So that's how we get down on the compound.
Well, I just want them to keep supporting us, keep loving our show like they've been doing. And season 5 is not for the weak.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready at all.
One, the layers, the levels, the longevity. Like I said, we had so much fun just extending the show and keeping people on edge with what's to come and what's next. And Andrew's been right there on the front line. And that's what somebody said. Like, he's basically a pivotal part of the story. Everything is based around him. He's the one keeping the feds out and trying to keep other people in. So Andrew has brought levels to myself as well, like I said, because you have to put yourself within the characters that you play, whether it's 100% or 1%, but you still have to put yourself into it. And Andrew is that. He stretches my norms daily. So it's a fun ride. It's a fun ride.
Yeah, the season 5 is, like I said, we've been describing it. It's unpredictable. Like, you think you know what's going on. Trust me, you don't. You don't. We're about to put you right back at the beginning of the roller coaster ride all over again. You thought the ride was coming to an end. It's not. You're going back up to the big drop all over again. That's what's going on with Andrew.
Okay.
He's starting the roller coaster right back up.
Daikon is madly in love with this man that essentially saved his life from his mind's eye by making him sacrifice his known life. And there comes like, when you're obsessed with something, like, I can only speak to that energy that is. When you're obsessed with something, you'll do anything for it. You'll do anything to obtain it. And also, when you want to be seen as someone loyal, I mean, give the man the role of hero in his mind's eye. He's going to go ballistic with it. So in Daikon's mind's eye, he's the freaking hero, playing for the highest, doing what he wants. And then here comes Elder Mother. Trying to usurp your boy. You know what I mean? Then comes Andrew. You know what I mean? I got all these people trying to gun for my spot. So, she bang bang Daikon.
Yeah.
Look, doing the highest is dirty work.
Yep, that he calls him dirty. That Blue calls him the triple D, Dirty D Daikon. Yep.
Because I didn't really get to work with her a lot, but last season, the 5th season, I got to work her we really got close, and there's a couple. I don't want to spoil anything, but there was a couple of scenes in there where it got really, really touching, and it was looking like I was letting my guard down because of what she's going through, and I liked that the writers gave us that so we could work, because we work together so well, we work together so well, and she knows what I'm thinking, I know what she's thinking, and sometimes we'll smile because we know what the next move is going to be. But I love working with Ruth. I do. First, it was me and Daikon. We couldn't get along. Now it's me.
But no, season 5 does not disappoint. Like I said, you've been riding with us. You thought the ride was coming to an end. You're wrong. The roller coaster is just starting. That was an appetizer. It's like it's almost like the show start at season 5. You know what I mean? So that's what we got going on, and that's the word for the season. It's predictable.
First and foremost, like Blue was saying, there's no TV show still after 5 seasons. No other TV show like this. There's so many beautiful melanated faces on there with the energy to boot. You know what I mean? And you are gonna get hit from all sides. You get the drama. You get the chaos, you get the thrills, you get the sexy stuff. Ooh, and you know what I mean? We're hitting all angles of the thing. We're hitting all angles of the star. If it was a 5-point thing, I didn't name 5, but you get where I'm going with it.
Exactly. But as far as that goes, everybody better drop to their knees and pray to the Raku, because that's the only way we're going to get through that without us dropping like flies.
All praise to the Raku.